Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so I don't know how many people are actually going to see this, but if you're there, hi, welcome. This is my basement, in case you hear any echoing. Lighting's not great, I promise that's going to get better over time. Also, you guys will be seeing this mural changing over the coming days. I'm going to try to put a video out at least once a day, if not once every other day. That's my goal. Don't hold me to it because it probably won't happen, but we'll see. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk about, my life, the things that I've gone through being trans, gay, autistic, bipolar, stories that might help other people not only understand who I am, but maybe figure out who they are and just kind of get to know everyone here. So if anyone wants to leave a comment with specific requests for video topics, opinion topics. So what I want to talk about today is my upcoming appointment where I'm going to go to the psychologist and be evaluated for an adult autism diagnosis. It took me quite a while to decide if I actually wanted to get diagnosed officially or not, and I think that for me it'll be helpful, mostly because of the fact that, with the way that COVID has affected everything, I've been in my house for the better part of a year, unemployed, laid off on unemployment, so I have noticed that my masking skills have greatly deteriorated over that time. So it is becoming more and more difficult for me to, for lack of a better word, function in public. So I think that having a diagnosis would not only help me in a prospective job search, I would qualify for jobs that are specifically built for people with autism or other, mental and physical handicaps. It might be able to, not only that, but just help me understand myself better, and understand why certain things affect me the way that they do, and how to cope with that. And I think that having the official diagnosis is the only way that I'm going to be able to do that, unfortunately, given the way that our healthcare system is set up. So, before I get too off topic, rambling, also real quick, I wanted to let everyone know if there are a lot of jump cuts, I think is what they're called, it's because the majority of this video, unedited, is me staring off into the distance, forgetting what I was talking about. So hopefully we can avoid that as much as possible, but it's bound to happen again. We're maybe, 10 minutes in now, and I've done it 3 times. So I guess we'll see what happens. And if you hear knocking in the background, it's my neighbors who live in an apartment complex. So yeah, I have to deal with that. But hopefully I'll be moving soon so that I can have a little bit more privacy. Me and my fiance are looking to get a house instead. So not buying yet, but renting a house instead, so that it's a little bit more quiet. Also, you guys, I'm going to be talking about my friends and family and my fiance quite a bit in these videos. So if you guys ever want to watch a not a collab, if you guys ever want me to have one of them on, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I mean, I've sure that they'll think I'm crazy doing YouTube, but I'm sure that they wouldn't mind being on a video or two. Anyway, back to the original point of the video. My appointment. I managed to get on a short waiting list. It is scheduled for August at the moment. If someone cancels, I might be able to get in sooner, but we're probably looking at August, which is fine. I know a lot of people have to wait years for a position to or an appointment to open up, and I'm very grateful that I'm not one of those people. I was very concerned, however, that I was not going to be able to get an appointment at all because my insurance is from Michigan, and there is one clinic in Michigan that takes adults, and every other one is specifically for children. So, you know, it's very stressful to be trying for months to contact someone to get an appointment scheduled. And just every time you call the place, they go, this is a children's hospital. So, yeah. That's not always the most fun thing. But yeah, I was able to get an appointment scheduled. The clinic is only about an hour from where I live at the moment, so it's not too far. I have to be there at 8 in the morning, which is awful. I am not a morning person 99% of the time, except for those random days I wake up at 6 a.m. for no reason. But yeah, so I got an appointment. Finally, it's taken me 6 months, but I finally did it. And the reason that it's taken me 6 months is it's such a stupid reason. My therapist gave me a list of clinics that my insurance covers that are supposed to be for adults. Like I said, only one of them ended up being for adults, the rest were for children. But my therapist gave me this list of like 12 different clinics. And then I didn't call any of them for about 6 months. So, and I can't explain why I didn't call them. Like, there's no particular reason, just didn't. And I think that's just part of my executive functioning issues. Because I've done that with lots of things. I swear I have a call list backed up so far that I need to do, and I just don't do it for reasons unknown. But yeah, I managed to get an appointment, managed to call finally. For now, I guess it's just a waiting game. Can't really do much until the appointment day comes, although I'm panicking a little bit about, you know, you all, I feel like everyone has that fear that, like, even though I'm certain that I have autism, like, it is without question for me. I feel like everyone has that fear that they're not going to get diagnosed, that they're going to end up saying, like, nope, there's nothing wrong with you, you're just weird, and don't know how to function in society. So, my anxiety has been pretty bad about that. Actually, like, to the point where I had to start a new medication for it. And I've never had anxiety issues in the past. Like, it was never something that I thought about, and I didn't have generalized anxiety, and now I do, and it's awful. It's so bad. Like, I always felt bad for people with anxiety because I knew, like, it has to be bad, but I have a hard time understanding exactly what people are feeling until I've felt it myself. And oh my God, having generalized anxiety is like one of the worst things I've experienced in my entire life, because it's especially for me, like it's really bad all the time, no matter what, and the only thing that like puts a dent in it is marijuana. Um, so for a while I was living off of edibles. After I turned 21, it became, or it's legal where I live, but when I turned 21, I started taking them and I went a little bit crazy with it, partially due to not being on medication for my bipolar and anxiety, and also partially due to just having never really experienced getting high before, and then suddenly like, oh my god, it's this amazing thing that, you know, nothing else even touches. Well, unless you're talking about other drugs, which that's a different thing. That's a whole different video. But yeah, before this video gets too obnoxiously long and I'm zoning out more and more, so I think it's time to cut it a little bit short. But yeah, like I think I said in the beginning, if you guys have requests for any specific story time videos, or topics that you want me to talk about in general, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do.